Well, the I Succeed program is run under the umbrella organization of iHuman. And my program mandate is to assist former street youth, former high at-risk youth that want to leave the street lifestyle and get back either into an education or into the workforce. And I help them deal with issues that contributed to their street life. And I also assist and walk with them as they seek empowerment through employment or continuing their education.
You were just telling me off the air that, you're funded for about 20 youth, but that really doesn't matter to you. You enjoy helping them.
Yeah, we were mandated to take 20 Aboriginal youth and work with them. But according to my calculations this morning, I was around 36, 38 youth.
And it's really basically not just Aboriginal youth. You have an interest from all range of youth.
Yes. When I first started walking the Red Road and found out about the culture and started finding my healing, I was informed that our ways were to be open towards all nations, all races, and that's exactly what I do.
How did you become a coordinator of this program?
Actually, just one day I just was talking with my cousin Sean Bernard, and he informed me about some of the youth organizations. So I just threw my resume to iHuman. They didn't even post the job at all, and they called me in, and they gave me the job.
You brought some youth in the studio with us right now. Can you introduce them?
Okay, I have Mary Harper, I have Dylan Cardinal, DJ, and his partner, Lynette.
You guys, let's start with you, first of all, DJ.
Okay.
How did you get across this program, and maybe tell us a little bit about your background?
Well, I've been involved with iHuman for about 5 years, since 2009. I guess more like 6. Been there for a while. I've been kind of struggling lately with certain issues in my personal life. I'd met Mike at iHuman, and then I was introduced to this program, introduced to him, and he explained it to me. Executive Director Catherine Broomfield had told me about it, right? And she introduced me to Mike, and then explained it to me, and then from the way he described it, it sounded like it's exactly what I needed in my current life circumstances, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to everything it has to offer. And my background, well, I'm from Cullen Lake, Alberta. I've been in the city for 11 years, since 2004. Did a lot of traveling back when I was younger. Had to deal with a lot of issues with like homelessness, addiction, and stuff like that. And got into music. I'm a hip-hop MC. I do hip-hop all around the city. I do shows here and there with the group called Collective Conscience, and we're all Aboriginal group. I'm the eldest. I'm 24 at the moment. I'll be 25 this year. And just taking part in like activist stuff and various things around the community, pretty much.
Is music one thing you really want to do with your life?
Yes, it's actually like the best thing I know how to do in my life currently. I'm also a father. Kind of currently fighting for my children, which are in care at the moment. But music is like, it's like a vent and escape. It does a lot for me. It's more than just how would I explain it? I don't know. It gives that message out there. Everything I have inside me, I have to say, comes out into my music, you know. And getting up on those stages and talking to the people, you know, like kind of feel like I'm a voice for the youth, you know, a voice for the people.
One thing I've always wondered, and I'm going to ask you as you're a youth yourself, is there a lot to do in Edmonton for youth?
I guess so. It depends on what path you take and what you want to do with yourself. If you really look out there for the resources, there's a lot of things you can do that are out there, you know. iHuman for me is like one of my main places that I go to, but there's also various other places out there. I can't really name anything at the top of my head at the moment, but there's, I guess so, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for coming by, DJ.
Yeah, no problem.
Again, we're talking with the crew from I Succeed program in Edmonton. Mary, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, first of all, tell us, how did you get involved with I Succeed?
Well, I got involved with the I Succeed program. One day I just went up and talked to Mike about my own personal issues and, you know, just to go upstairs and talk to somebody, to vent and have somebody to listen. And he told me about the I Succeed program. and he asked me what my goals are in life, short term and long term. And I told him that I really want to continue on my dream with music, because I have a natural talent for music and stuff like that. And I kind of stopped with music for a really long time. And Mike really wanted to help me get back into it. And best way to start was the I Succeed program. So,
How long have you been involved with Mike?
I met him less than a month ago.
Oh, wow.
Very grateful that Mike brought me into the program.
What is one thing you really want to do with your life?
My goal, my whole entire life, has been to help people the best way I can, and provide strength and motivation and inspiration for people, because I know that I never really had that growing up. So it's something that I always needed.
Lynette, yourself?
I'm not gonna lie, I just recently met Mike a couple days ago, and just learning about this I Succeed program. It seems to be a lot of what I need in my life, and coming from my background, something positive changing my life. One thing I want to do with my life is I'm still fighting for my kids right now at the moment, so after I'm done that, for the rest of the women that have their kids in care, I'm trying to give them inspiration, not to give up hope, and still keep going, still keep fighting, don't give up, and don't let those workers fool you and stuff.
Lynette, DJ, and Mary, appreciate you guys coming in. How can people find out more information about I Succeed?
Well, they can go to the I Succeed or the iHuman website, and the information is on their website. Or they can go and join our Facebook page. We have plenty of activities geared towards our youth in the arts industry. But my main purpose for why I love working with these youngsters is we have a way of reintroducing them to the culture. A lot of the kids, almost absolutely every one of them, they gain a melody from the street. And some of them, unfortunately, ended up incarcerated. Some ended up in a gang. And what I influence on them is they can use those skills that they learn from a negative lifestyle, and with a little cultural introduction, they can twist it so they can use those survivor skills in their everyday life, and it helps actually empower them, motivate them, and right here is the witness is they succeed.
Yeah.
It's them that does all the work. I just share what the elders taught me. I share with what my wife had taught me on how to be a man and how to be a father. Even though I'm not the best father, I'm not the best partner, I'm not the best individual, I have qualities that I can share with them that they can become the best that they can be, and they can see it. And there's now people opening up their eyes and their ears, much like AMSA Windspeaker, to give these kids that break, because their whole lives they heard all the wrong things about them. Right. And no one's ever encouraged them to be a father figure. And that's what I do with my kids. These youth that joined the I Succeed, they know now they're not just youth participants. They're my kids.
That's right.
And what I can share to influence them, they can continue on life. My co-workers are not my co-workers. They're my brothers and my sisters.
Yeah.
And we can work together as a team, as a unit. I like to call it a squad because there's too much negative influence on crew or unit or something to always lead back to a gang lifestyle or mentality. So they're my squad, and to me, when we're one squad, we're successful.
Mike Gladue, appreciate you coming in today.
Hey, thanks for having us out here.
That is Mike Gladue, the program coordinator of the I Succeed program. Mike, once again, maybe you can tell us how people get in touch with you if they want more information.
They can get in touch with me through the I Succeed office, 780-421-8811, or you can contact me directly, 587-989-4528, or you can come find me on Facebook. I use that to network clear across the country.